Hi, I just wanted to do you this short video because for a while now I've been looking for a Satnav to go in the motorhome. Now, when I'm in the cars, I always use Waze. I think Waze is absolutely brilliant. However, one of the problems with Waze, using it in the motorhome, is it does tend to bring you up some roads that maybe are fine for cars, but not great for motorhomes. Roads that maybe have got overhanging branches, single track roads, and you just end up scratching all your windows and all the sides of the van. And also sometimes it will bring you the fastest, most straightforward route to a particular destination, but it will be up a side road with double parked cars and yeah, it's just too much grief. So I thought I would get a specific Satnav based around a specific Satnav for a motorhome or even a truck. So anyway, I reached out on a few of the Facebook groups and I got loads and loads of brilliant advice. Most of them agreed with my original thinking, which was to go for one of the brands like Garmin or TomTom. They do specific motorhome ones. And I'd already come to the conclusion that it was going to cost in the region of 300 quid. And then somebody recommended what I thought was just a cheap Taiwanese brand. And then somebody also recommended it. Somebody agreed with it. And yeah, so I ended up getting one. Okay, so it's, I would say, initially designed for trucks. Okay. Look at the size of that. Okay, so if you imagine there's a magazine, it's quite a big beast. Oh, you get a little carry bag with it, that's nice. Mountain windscreen sucker thing, power adapter. Oh, that's quite handy. You stick that on your dashboard and then you stick that onto there. And USB cable and some instructions. So yeah, cool. Let's fire it up and see what it does. Okay, so here it is. We've got it fitted on the dash. You'll be able to see that behind we've got the sucker mount on there on that little plate, and then we've just got a couple of bits of velcro, sticky velcro here, just to keep it nice and sturdy. So we'll just switch the ignition on and then we'll let it fire up. Interestingly, it fires up straight into the Satnav, which is an option you can set, which is quite cool. Okay, so there it is. That's fired up now. I'll just bring it over here to my view so that you can see what I can see. So, you know, from my seated position, I'm quite far back here actually. I'm probably normally sat here. I can easily program this. It's quite a big screen. It's 9 inches diagonal. But I think, you know, from my head height, this is me with my eye line. You'll see it's not obscuring the view really to any great way. Okay, so you can actually set it up so that it knows the dimensions of your vehicle. It's primarily designed for a truck, but it works just as well for a motorhome, specifically because you can actually say the dimensions of it. I've set up a vehicle profile for a motorhome and I've based that around the profile of a bus, so therefore it's not HGV, so it's allowed to go places that HGVs aren't. So I based it on the profile of a bus, called it motorhome. Don't worry about this stuff here. However, I've given it the lengths and the weights of the motorhome. So now, with the profile set to motorhome, I can set a destination, let's say Buxton Caravan Club, go next, Now it asks me, because I've already got a route on, do I want a new route or do I want to add to it? So new route, and now it won't come up with the warnings about going into restricted areas for trucks. Let's choose, let's just do a bit of an example here. Let's find a campsite near Nottingham. Okay, so find places, custom search, in a town, Nottingham. You'll see that it takes away the options that aren't available, so it doesn't allow you to put an F now because there is no place called NOF something. So there you go, Nottingham. Campsites comes under accommodation, camping. There you go, there's a selection of, oh god, quite a lot. Campsites, and it gives you the distances from Nottingham. And there you go. Nice, easy routing. And obviously it changes, the view changes depending on where you are in terms of a junction. You can edit the route, give you an overview of the route, zoom in and zoom out, and it's quite fast. I've got to be honest, I'm quite impressed with it. What else? Okay, so a couple of little things that it hasn't got. Unfortunately, it doesn't update live. It's not connected in any way to the internet. So unlike Waze, it won't tell you if there's a problem ahead, and it won't reroute you, which is, yeah, unfortunate. That's one of the things that I love about Waze. Also, I'll show you what I found with the update process, which to some it could be a massive problem. So, but yeah, on the whole, I've got to be honest with you, for the price, it's great for me, but it might not be for everybody, to be honest. One last thing I just want to show you, which is quite interesting, is this will power off. Because of the way that I've got it powered, it will automatically power off. So if I just kill the ignition, and there you go, so it's not going to drain your battery. So let's take a look inside and see how easy it is to update. Right, so here we are back at my desk, and I think this could be the part that puts a lot of people off, because number one, in order to update it in terms of maps and in terms of POIs and speed cameras, all that kind of stuff, you've got to have a computer. Okay, there's no alternative. So you've got to have either a PC or you've got to have a laptop, and then you've got to go on the Facebook group, download the latest update, which is compressed. It's a zipped up file. So for those of you that don't know what a zipped up file is, this probably isn't the Satnav for you. So anyway, you download a zipped up file, you then unzip it, you connect the Satnav via the USB cable to your computer, which then basically brings up a folder structure the same as if you was using a hard disk or a pen drive or something like that. And then it's as simple as copying the files that you've just downloaded over the files that existed there previously. Now, if that makes sense, then it probably isn't a problem for you. It wasn't a problem for me, but I'm quite computer literate. But I've got to be honest with you, my dad would have struggled with this. And I think, you know, there's a lot of people out there that just want to buy a Satnav and it just works. And there are Satnavs on the market that do it via Wi-Fi. And I've got to be honest with you, that is probably, I think, the thing that's going to stop a lot of people buying this particular device. So in summary, this is £80. It was on Amazon. The downsides of it are it hasn't got live traffic, and it hasn't got live traffic and rerouting. It's a big screen, which is great. It also takes into account sizes of the unit, which is great. Another downside is it doesn't update via Wi-Fi, but a big bonus has got to be the price. You know, literally you're comparing £80 to somewhere in the region of £300. So I think if you have got the computer literacy and the hardware, and you're not bothered about live maps and stuff, then yeah, maybe this could be an option. It's definitely, I'm sticking with it, I'm keeping it. You know, I'll probably use this in conjunction with Waze as well. There you go. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Hopefully you found it useful. Yeah, look forward to seeing you soon and carry on enjoying your motorhome. Bye for now.